Oh hey, didn't see you there. Welcome to Board It Up, a channel all about board games. And today I have for you another walkthrough of Zombicide Black Plague. Now, this is Quest 2 of Zombicide Black Plague, and this is Part 4 of the second quest. If you haven't seen Quest 1, or if you haven't seen Parts 1, 2, and 3, I'll leave links for all that in the description, so please check those out first. That would make more sense. And if you've done that already, let's get right into it. So we are in the thick of it, guys. We are in orange with Will, and he's very close to red. So I'm trying to hold him back as much as possible so someone else can catch up. And the best bet is Jonathan here with his Stormbow, and he's been going to town on that guy. Especially because he got that extra upgrade, +1 die to dice roll. That makes his Stormbow hit on 2+ instead of 3+, so that's very accurate. So we have this big horde coming. We have a regular abomination in here, and we also have the Abominable Bunny somewhere right there. And Dustin is kind of trapped in here with some wolves and runners. And something to note here is that I ran out of room here in this tile to put zombies, so I actually put some extra ones in this zone, but these should be counted as if they're in this big group there. So just to keep in mind. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Dustin and to see if he can handle his own in there, because if not, then Jonathan will have to help in there. But if Dustin can handle his own in there, then Jonathan will be free to come in here and take shots at all these guys and go to town. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to do Dustin. He's going to use his Dwarven Hammer with the help of the dagger, which adds 1 die, so he'll be rolling 3 dice, and it's 4+. So 3 dice, 4+. And here we go, first action. That's 1 hit. Let's kill the wolf first. That puts him in orange. Let's see, what does he want to do? +1 die to combat. That's definitely what he wants to do. Or he gets slippery, which is not that useful at this point, but +1 die to combat is really helpful. So now he will be using the Dwarven Hammer plus, that's 2 dice, 3 dice, and 4 dice because of that +1. 4 dice and 4+. So here we go for his second action. 4 dice, 4 dice, 4+. 1 more hit on the runner, so that's 20, and then 4 dice and 4+. Here we go for his third action. Okay, third action gets rid of that guy, puts him at 21. Now here's the thing, he is stuck in there because he doesn't want to move into the spot with the Abominable Bunny for sure, because that thing will eat you up in one turn. So he's going to stay in there and hope that the Abominable Bunny will not get an extra activation, because if he does, at that point he's screwed. There's no hope for him. There's nothing actually, there is something we could do. Actually, yeah, there is something we could do. The Abominable Bunny will run this way if there's more noise this way. Okay, that's how we're going to get him out. Okay, so Dustin is done. Put him down just so that we know we already used him up. Okay, now we're gonna do Jonathan here. He has the sprint, so he can do 1, 2, 3 in here. Yeah, that's all 1 action to run up in here. And the reason he went up here is because his Stormbow has 3 range, so 1, 2, 3. That'll let him shoot all the way back here, which is what he's gonna do. He doesn't care that there's a necromancer in here. That's no problem. Hopefully 11 can help with that. So he's going to use the Stormbow for his second action. That's 3 dice and 2+. 3 dice, 2+. Here we go. And he's shooting all the way back here. 2+. Okay, basically it was just a 1 that could have been a miss, which he did. So that gets 2 hits. Let's take him out from all the way back here, which, remember, these guys are counting as if they're in there. That was his, gets him at 31. And that was his second action. For the third action, 3 hits. It's these 3 right there. That puts him at 34. 1 more action remaining. Wow, 2 ones. What are the chances? Okay, so that's just 1 hit. He will get this runner out of there for 1 more, 35. Okay. Now 11 will have to help with this necromancer. What she's going to do is okay. So these pit fighter gloves, which are pretty cool, you can use them from the backpack, and they give you a free action to use them as well. Okay, so she's going to do that. She's going to run up here for the first action and use the pit fighter glove for the free action on the necromancer. Oh, sorry. And that's 1 die 3+. 1 die 3+. Here we go. That's a hit. Necromancer is gone. She gets 1 XP. So that was just 1 action. Because it was just 1 action to move in here. Using the pit fighter gloves for the first time was free. So she still has 3 actions left, and we have to remove a spawn point. Let's remove this one all the way there, because we want zombies spawning here so that Jonathan can just keep taking shots there. So we'll take out that one. And let's make this one permanent. There you go. So she still has 3 actions left. What does she want to do? She can heal somebody for free for her free enchantment action. Might as well do it. Who's in line of sight? Just Jonathan is in. Oh, actually, she can heal herself. So there you go. That was a free. She still has 3 actions left. She's going to use the tremor for 1 action. And that's going to disable all of these zombies here. She still has 2 actions left. 2 actions left. What does she want to do? Nothing really. Let's just go back. No, let's just stay there. There's no reason for her to go back at this point. She's just staying there for moral support. So she's done. I already used Jonathan as well. He's done. And then in here, can Mike actually kill that thing? He cannot. Is there anything in there that someone can use? So Mike is in there. He can't do anything. Will is in there. Will can kill, but I don't want to kill with Will. I guess I'm gonna give him the runaround. Yeah. So unfortunately, Mike can't pick up that X because you can't pick up objectives when there are enemies in there. So he's just gonna run around. So he's gonna do 1, 2 to move out of there, and then 3 to come in here, and might as well do a search while he's there. For 4, a torch. Great. Put it there. And then again for Will and Hopper, they also don't want to do anything there. So they're just going to come in here as well. He's going to come in there. He's going to pick up the torch from Mike. That's the second action. For a third action, might as well search. Third action, search. Water. Gets him 1 XP, actually. Yeah, what the heck. No. Okay, let's just put it in the backpack for now. And the second thing that he gets is speed, which is not that useful. Okay. And then he has 1 action left. He's not going to do anything for that. And then Hopper will move here for 1. He will pick up the torch for himself and throw away. Yeah, he will pick up the shield gauntlet. He will pick up a whole bunch of stuff. Water, shield gauntlet, and the torch. And that will let Will put the North shield back in. Yeah, put the North shield back in. And he will... yeah, he will put the dagger in the backpack. He will use the water for 1 XP. And he will equip the torch. Well, he will put the axe in there as well. So put the axe in the backpack as well. So all of this is for free. So the shield gauntlet goes there, the torch goes in here. That was his second action. Come here for 1, do all the swapping for 2. For his third action, he will search with the torch. He can't even hold all that stuff, but let's just do it. Let's just get 2 stuff. It's free, might as well. I'm just wasting turns. Oh, there we go. Salted meat can be spent right away for 1 action. Actually not sure if that's how it works. Let's just throw away the dagger. The dagger is useless. Well, let's throw away the axe. And then so he will have room to pick those up now, and then he will use the salted meat for 1 XP from the backpack, and then he will use scimitar. Is that better? Arguably. Yeah, at this point it doesn't really matter. I'm just biding my time. Okay, so oh, what he should have done, what we should be trying to do is to get that last vault weapon instead of wasting turns. I had 1 extra weapon with 2 actions with Will left, because Will was in here. He came in here for 1 and he searched for 2, and then he has 2 more actions left, so he's done for sure. Will has 2 more actions, and Mike had 2 actions as well. Yeah, so they both have 2 actions left. Let's just use Mike to come in here and open the door, because I forgot that I actually need to do this. So come in there for 1, and then Will. So he's going to use the great axe, which is free. I mean, he doesn't need to roll to do that. That's so he would have spent all 4 actions. And then Mike has 2 actions as well. He's going to go 1, 2 in there. So Mike is set to pick that up next turn. So he's done. Mike's done. And that's everybody. Okay, so let's activate. Let's just wake these guys up again. There we go. And the Abomina Bunny. Oh, I forgot to create noise here. Yeah, so L has had that extra action left, so I am going to move further down. So, because I forgot all about that. So now for the Abominable Bunny, there's one noise in each direction. It doesn't matter how far they are, so I get to pick where he goes. I'm going to move him this way. And the Abomination will go here. All these guys will move up there. Now, the closest, these guys will be going this way because, did I use any? Here's where having made noise tokens would have helped. So none of the actions that I did caused any noise except for opening the door. So to get that, the closest way is to go through here. So yeah, so these guys will go this way. So 1, 2, 3, they're all in this one big huddle. All these guys moved. And then these guys will get back up for their action. And then all these guys will move in there. They're on that one square. These guys will move up. Okay, make sure they don't cross paths there. And then these two runners will move in there as well, if I can fit them somehow. There. Okay. This runner was out of the game. Okay. Now we spawn. Let's, okay, I remove that. So let's do 2 spawns there. 4 walkers. And then 1 more. Double spawn, so nothing there. Recycle here. For that first one, we do 2 cards. 5 walkers. If I run out, that's going to be a problem. It looks like I will. 5 walkers, and then 1 more for that first one. 3 fatties. So now I just finished that first spawn. Now I have to do the second spawn. Second spawn token. Wolf Abomination. There we go. We finally get to see the Wolf Abomination. He should be in there, but I'm going to put him there. Okay. And then for that last one, 3 wolves. Okay, we avoided an extra activation. 3 wolves should also be... So just keep in mind that everybody that's in this zone are actually technically in that zone. So that's everything. Okay, so let's see if I can end this in this turn. I should be able to. So let's go with Jonathan first. He's going to shoot his storm bow into this spot here that's heavily populated. So he will do his that's 3 dice and 2 plus. 3 dice, 2 plus. So let's do small dice here. 3 dice, 2 plus. That's 2 hits. Let's do the runners. And he will get 2 XP for that. That's his first action. Second action, it will do the same thing again. It keeps rolling those 1s. Okay. 2 more. That's his second action. 1, 2. For his third action, do the same thing. 3 this time. Nice. 1, 2, 3. He's at 42. His last action. Unless he gets 3 1s, he's gonna go to red. Here we go. Oh, 2 1s and a 3. Barely squeezes in that last hit for 1 XP. Gets him to 43. There we go. He is the first to get to red, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so what ability does he want? It doesn't really matter at this point because he probably won't get another turn. Let's do marksman. What that means is he doesn't have to worry about the priority when he's doing ranged attacks. He can pick his shots. So that's him. And then let's do Mike. He's going to use, Will. He's going to use his great sword, which is 2 damage, but he has the +1 damage for his ability, so that has 3 damage. He's going to use the great sword with the combination with the North Shield on the Abomination, so he's rolling 4 + 1, 5 dice, and 5 plus on the Abomination over here. 5 dice and 5 plus. Here we go. 5 dice, 5 plus. There we go. It's more than enough. This Abomination is dead, and that'll put him into red as well. Go 43. And does it really matter? Let's just get him 1. 1 free combat action, 1 free move action, rotten. Let's do rotten. Let's do 1 free combat action. There we go. Okay. And he has how many more? He has a bunch of more actions, but let's just skip all the rest of his actions. And then, so he's done. Let's go to Hopper, and Hopper is going to go 1, 2, and pick up that X, which is part of the objectives. So 1, 2, and then for his third action, he's going to pick that up. That gives him 5 XP, and finally, on his last action, he gets to yellow. Gets to 9. Wow. Okay, so Hopper was the least useful character in this whole quest. And he's been stuck at blue this whole time while everybody else was carrying their weight. Dustin was in orange, and Will was well into orange, and Johnson just got orange as well, or he's been in orange for a while. Finally, he said yellow. And that was just his last action to get to yellow. He gets 1 extra action, which he's just going to blow through. Doesn't really matter. Let's put that in there. Okay. So we're going to skip his thing. And then let's just cycle to... what the heck? Let's just do Dustin. I just have to pick that up and win the game. Let's just do Dustin and let's kill those zombies. He's going to use the Dwarven Hammer. This is his final chance to make something happen. That's going to be 3 dice and 4 plus. 3 dice and 4 plus. That's 2 hits. One, 2. He's going to do that again. 4 plus, so that's 1 hit. Second action. Third action. Oh, there we go. Third action would kill that last zombie that was in there. So he would end the game at a respectable 25 XP. 11 is not really going to do much. Yeah, 11 doesn't really have much to work with here. Well, she can. So let's just give her some XP. Let's see. She's going to go 1, 2 into this spot, and she gets to use a free Pit Fighter glove action. Free 1 die 3 plus. There we go. Kills one of those. gets 1 XP, and then has 2 actions left. She's going to equip the Falchion. So the pit fighters are in here, and then has 1 action to use to swing the Falchion, which is 3 dice, 4+. Let's just do that. 3 dice and 4+. She's not gonna get to finish up all the zombies in there, but that's okay. 4+, that's 2 hits. Not bad. The Falchion's actually pretty good. I didn't get to use it. So it's 2, 1, 2. So that would finish her turn as well. Dustin's done, and finally, Will is going to end. Mike is going to end the game here. He's going to pick up his last vault weapon, which is the final objective that I need to win the game. It's the Bone Kukri, which is, this came into play in the last quest as well. It's a vault weapon, add 1 damage to another equipped melee weapon. So that could turn a 2 damage weapon into a abomination killer, but I didn't need that. Okay, interesting. I didn't get to use any of the vault weapons, but I did really well, I think. Considering if you followed through all the whole quest, I had a terrible start because I'd spawned an abomination right away in the very first round, and then none of my guys were landing any of their hits in that round. They were missing left, right, and center. Everybody was getting wounds. I started off with an abomination with no hits, and one of the guys, I forget who it was, I think it might have been Hopper, had 2 wounds, and Dustin had a wound. 2 other people had wounds as well. Terrible start, and then we had the Abominable Bunny show up as well, which is who's the hardest abomination in the game. And somehow I was able to manage a win, and it was really fun actually. I made the game harder on myself, and I do plan on changing rules and adding new things. And if you're wondering why I'm doing that, is because some of these characters that I'm adding from the later expansions are more powerful than the heroes that came in with Zombicide Black Plague. As an example, Will here gets a +1 damage on his orange, which could turn him into an abomination killer. And some of the other abilities and some of the weapons that I also added make it a little bit easier. So that's why to make it more difficult, I'm making the objectives harder to get, and I'm also adding new types of enemies. Like this one, I added the zombie wolves, and also random abomination bosses in there as well. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and the one unfortunate thing is that we didn't really get to see the wolf abomination in play. He just showed up in this last action and didn't really get to do much. He could be pretty tough because he also gets 3 actions to move like a wolf, so he moves really fast, and he's an abomination, so it's hard to kill. So all in all, I'd say this is an overwhelming success, and I think I played pretty well. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you really enjoyed watching this. And if you have any ideas for strategy-wise what I should have done or what I could have done, please let me know in the comments. And also if I made any mistakes, I'm pretty sure I've made at least 1 or 2 mistakes in this whole quest, because it's hard to keep track of everything that's going on, especially when you're playing by yourself and recording at the same time. So let me know in the comments if I made any mistakes that I could learn from and improve in my next quest. So this has been Quest 2 of Zombicide Black Plague. I do plan on going into all the quests with these same heroes, and nobody luckily died in this quest. So I will have all the heroes to choose from for my next quest. So Lucas has been resting up from Quest 1. He's available. Also have Nancy, Steve Harrington, and all these guys as well. So stay tuned and see what happens in Quest 3. And like I said, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification button so you're going to be notified as soon as I upload my next video. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great one. See you next time. Bye.